Hi, I'm Will Howard, and we recently covered the Baltimore Grand Prix. That was very exciting. But at the Grand Prix, we really couldn't get too up close to see and really experience the excitement of being in the car. We're going to do that today, along with dozens of other people who are here at the Monster Mile to get their first experience in a race car. We're with Sonny Crum, and Sonny, I understand you're from Nevitt.
Yes, my primary residence is Nevitt. I also have a townhouse here in Dover because sometimes we're here 4 or 5 days in a row.
Well, so you own this business,
I'm one
right?
of the founders, and I have partners, but I'm one of the managing partners and one of the founders of.
And it's called the Monster Mile.
Monster Racing Experience.
Monster Racing Experience.
Right.
And you say this is on a lot of people's bucket list, is that right?
Yeah, when we first started out, it was mostly race fans and racing families and upcoming drivers, things like that, which we still get some of. But today, it's really turned into a family bucket list item.
And how many people can you take at one time? I see a big crowd of people here, several dozen.
Well, this afternoon, this group is probably about 30 drivers and about 15 or 20 people that are just going to ride for the excitement. Yep.
Good. We're gonna ride today, and then I understand that you're full of driving. But we're going to come back in the spring when you open up in April.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I was telling the other fellows, we just got our dates for next year, so
okay.
You can call the office and get your dates.
Okay, great, super. Now, they're going by relatively slow this time?
They're warming up because this is the first run. Now, 3 of these cars will drop off and come back down pit road, and then 3 will just take off and make laps about 125 miles an hour.
So the various different things that people can experience is the beginning is 4 laps, right?
Right. They can ride with the instructor, get a real rush, or they can drive for 10 laps, or they can ride first, then drive. And we have a new thing that we offered this year called the Pro Experience, where they run one-on-one with the instructor for 15 straight laps. And it really gives you more of a feeling of what it would be like to be in the car for a long period of time. And most people get out and can't imagine what it would be like to race here when they have to run 400 laps, and sometimes they're in the car between pit stops for over 100 laps before stopping.
And how many hours is that?
The races here at Dover use about 3.5 to 4 hours.
They're coming a little faster now. Now, do you drive these cars?
No, I come from the maintenance side. Yeah, I didn't start as a driver. I was on the maintenance side. I worked on these race cars for years.
Now the experience starts off at $99 and just goes up. That's the come and ride and experience it.
Right. The basic 10-lap drive runs just under $400.
I see. And how fast were they going then?
These ride laps we make at about 125.
125? 20.
What's going to happen is when these cars come by, these guys are going to take off.
Okay. All right. Let them roll.
Once they get by.
Do you suggest to people that they could use some ear protection?
Yeah, we especially do it with young children.
So how long have you been doing this? How many years?
This is our 17th season. We're getting ready to enter a new contract with the Speedway for 2 more years.
Good, great. And so people can go from April through October?
That's correct. We share the track with the horses. They run the other part of the year.
Oh, cool. Let's wait. Do you have discomfort bags in the glove compartments of these?
No, but that does happen every once in a while.
Oh, okay. We'll be careful about that.
Not often. Very infrequently.
these are just riders right now. These are not drivers, right?
That's correct. We do our ride part of the program first, get everybody out of the way, because some of them, that's all they're going to do today, and then they're allowed to leave. And then we start into the driving part.
Now, the driving experience, does somebody have to have experience doing this, or do you teach them?
Well, they
Hang
get,
on, let's wait.
what we do is they get some instruction from our instructors prior to driving, but we give them a very structured set of rules that they have to follow. Certain places on the racetrack where they have to keep the car, distances. We explain the lights. We've got an extra set of caution lights on the rear of the lead car. And if they follow those specific rules, then the instructor is radioed to keep speeding up. If they don't follow the rules, then he won't go any faster.
Okay, this is Erica Lau, and where are you from, Erica?
McSherrystown, PA.
And is this the first time you've done this?
Absolutely.
How hard was it getting in?
It wasn't too bad. I took the suit off because I had a feeling that it was going to be easier to get in and out of it without the suit on.
Oh, they gave you a jumpsuit?
Yeah, but
Now, if you had a chance to drive one of these, would you want to drive it?
absolutely.
You would?
Yes, that's what I want to do next.
Oh, you're going to.
No, but I'm going to save
You're
for
gonna
it.
come back,
Yes,
okay.
I'm going to come back.
Thank you so much.
Yep, you're welcome.
You're on the Monster team.
Correct.
What's your name?
I'm Chris.
Chris? I just saw you take this tire. You take this tire off of one of the cars?
Yes.
Okay, how come? What's wrong with it?
Well, when they get running fast, you see they start showing the cord underneath, and that's how we know when they're getting worn down. We throw a new tire on them, and we take this one off, and they take the tire off, put a new tire on, and reuse the rims.
So how much do these tires cost?
That, we get them from retired race teams. These tires are the old batches from the race teams they use for practicing, so we get them at a pretty discounted price, but they're a little more expensive than your average tire, probably about $150 a pop.
Wow, it's a pretty wide tire.
Yeah, nice. It's a lot of rubber on the track.
Have you driven these cars?
Yes.
And you like it?
I love it. It's the experience of a lifetime.
So you want to be a race car driver?
I would love to be a race car driver. Right now I'm in a school for accounting, so we'll see what path I take.
The 19th annual Chesapeake Home Garden and Craft Expo will be held at the Talbot County Community Center in Easton, Saturday, April 5th and Sunday, April 6th. The expo has the latest in home products, art, and ideas for decorating your home. Sample gourmet food while you stroll through the show. There'll be quality crafts in a variety of media and wine tasting venue. A great time for the entire family. Admission is $6 per carload or $4 per person. The 2014 Chesapeake Home Garden and Craft Expo is Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sunday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Talbot County Community Center in Easton. For details about the expo, look in the Star Democrat or go to ChesapeakeHomeExpo.com. We're with Kevin Consolo from Magnolia, Delaware. I see you've got some ear protection. You need it?
It's radio communications with the team.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I can talk to them, or they're talking to me, or if they need something.
What is your what's your job here?
I'm a drive instructor as well as every other position, flagman, pit road foreman. I do pretty much everything they ask me to do.
We're going to pause when the cars go by because we can hear you. So we get. I'm ready to go. Yeah. I'm up there.
There he is. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
One leg up,
One leg up.
other leg up.
One leg up.
Cool. All right, now stop right there. And look this way. Look this way.
ever done this before?
Never.
No? Oh, you're gonna love it.
You don't have a stereo in here, right?
There's no stereo, there's no air conditioning. This is as basic as it gets.
That's a pretty
Yep, we got our getting ready to fire this up. We're gonna take out a couple customers
Okay.
that have paid to do 10 laps. We're gonna start out with a little Sunday drive, the
Okay.
normal mom and pop type,
Okay.
not the racing type. And we're gonna gradually increase our speeds as long as they continue to maintain that proper line.
Okay.
All right. And we're off. What'd you think?
Hey, that was great.
Glad you loved it.
That was fantastic. How fast were we on?
Well, we had a couple students behind us. The one driver behind us in the 2-car did really well for his first time, and we got up to about 6,500 RPM, which probably puts us right around 115 miles an hour.
Well,
So he did really well.
it was great. Now they're going to check your tires and everything else, right?
Yeah.
So how long have you been a race car driver?
Well, I'll tell you what, I've actually been with the company since they started. So what are we going on?
7 years.
15 years?
15 years, okay.
15, 16 years. Most of the drivers around here that have done this ran local dirt track type stuff, the Outlaw Go-Kart series, some modifieds. We actually had an instructor, he's now moved to North Carolina, Dion, really great guy. And he would run the Busch North series, which is now the K&L or K&N series now. So everybody kind of comes from different backgrounds.
So what's your weekly job? What do you do?
Believe it or not, I am the head of security for Superior Court in Delaware.
Can't hear you.
I am the chief of security for Superior Court in Delaware.
Oh, cool. Chief security. Well, I feel very secure being here.
I'm glad. That's probably the hardest part to convince these folks that are driving today is to trust the equipment. You know, they've never done this before, so if we can bestow a little trust on them and the equipment, and they can go out there and do what we do and have a good time doing it, we've done our job.
That's great. Well, what a great Saturday job you've got.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. at the end of the month when they hand out paychecks, I can't believe they pay me for this job. Now, unless you're going to show this to them, I would do this job for free.
I'll bet. I'll bet.
Probably because we don't get to go out that much together.
Thanks again, Joe.
Oh, it's my pleasure, Will.
I appreciate
My
it.
pleasure.
Thanks a lot. And thank you.
It's my pleasure. It's my job. Make dreams come true.
You do indeed. This is Will Howard. We have a new series of Man About Town airing every Tuesday and Thursday from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. on MCTV Channel 15 or Atlantic Broadband Channel 77. Sponsored by the Star Democrat. For all your local news, weather, and sports, subscribe today. Call 410-770-4005 or visit stardem.com for details. Yes, sir. We're with Earl Bryan, and was this your first experience in a stock car?
No, not actually, but first experience here.
And how was your ride?
Fast.
Yeah, it was really fast.
They were about 125 miles an hour and kept the speed constant throughout the entire track.
Hang on.
Since 2/3 of this track is curves, that means there's a lot of centrifugal force to the outside, so you got to get used to that.
I felt like our car was sliding in those
It
curves.
did slide a little bit, but they go take the inside, so if it's going to slide, it's not going to hit the wall.
Well, I know we were close. We were within 3 feet of the wall at one point.
Well, I know, they can rise up to the wall, but they're going the right speed, so they don't hit it.
Did you feel at all that we were going to need this?
No. I wondered in your car, because you're a little heavier than I am, if perhaps you would throw it to the outside. But somehow you avoided flipping it, so it must be all right.
I'm going to find out. So thank you for being here.
Oh, no problem.
So how fast does this go?
I had her up to 85.
85? Okay, but you can't catch the car, but you fix people, right?
I'm the driver and the helper.
And the helper, okay. That was as fast as I want to go.
No, I'm talking about the tire changes.
Oh, okay.
They got both rears to do that.
William, that's your driver.
So what's wrong with this tire?
All right, if you look where they marked it out here,
Yeah.
that's the belt showing on the cord.
Okay.
Okay. So this is basically what's out. All right. So
Push it.
this is actually on the cord, so it's not going to be any grip when it hits that spot. So we take them off when we get down to the cord, and that's the cord there.
I felt like when we were going around these curves that we were sliding a little bit. Is that true?
It could be. I mean, it is sliding a little bit, but you know, you're kind of on the edge there through the corners. So with the rear spoiler putting the downforce on the
I see.
rear end of the car, it's keeping you on the track in the front air dam. So the pressure keeps you down on the track, and as you're going around, the tire is sliding a little bit, and it's like an eraser. It erases off this rubber, and that's how it gets you down. That's how it gets you down to the cord, and then it gets down to here, we need to change them. So lose grip.
Now at the Baltimore Grand Prix, did you go to that?
No, we were running that day.
You were running that day here?
Yeah.
Okay, they had stock cars there as well as Indy cars.
Right.
So
not NASCAR cars. They were AMA or something.
AMA, that's what they were calling, but they were like driving cars you can see on the road.
Right. They're modified, but
Modified.
yes, they're basically
They're looking at the cars there. They're looking at the tires. What else?
Yes, we're looking at the tires, shocks,
air cleaner, leaks, anything during each run.
So this is a pit stop, and that's your pit crew?
Yes, while we're reloading the new customer to get in the car, we're checking everything out. Each time doing this student run now, after every 10-lap run, we will lift the hood, check the tires, make sure nothing's leaking, check the shocks, check the air cleaner belts, everything like that.
Good. Do the windshield?
No windshield.
Okay.
Unless it's really dirty.
Right. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
We rolling? So now he's gonna drive that car.
Yes, sir.
Here's the camera right here.
Okay. Yes, sir. He's in line for our second line. We have our first line out there now. You got Bill as your instructor, and he's got 2 guys that were rained out. So we kind of put them priority to get them out on track first.
I see. Okay.
So they rescheduled to be here today. They're out there on the track right now. You got Bill leading them around, so they're coming around for their second lap right now.
So this is why they're going slower than the other ones were.
We start out slow. We start out about 2,500 RPMs, which is about 50 mile an hour, 55. And each lap we pick it up, providing they're doing everything we ask them to do. If they're in the third groove, straightaways, in the bottom of the turn.
Can't hear while they're driving. Okay.
As long as they're in the third groove and straightaways and the bottom groove and the turns, we'll keep picking up 500 RPMs each straightaway until we get up to the maximum speed of 120 mile an hour. And we do 120 flat out all the way around. That's through the corners and down the straightaways.
The student drivers do that?
Yes, if they're doing everything we tell them to do. Now, the average driver will do about 90 to 110.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do. Right. I wouldn't want to go as fast as I was riding.
Right. You were riding at 120 mile an hour. That's the maximum speed that we do here. When we give rides for drivers and stuff, we take them right up to the max. Just the couple of things it does too is a lot of people can't believe the car will stay on the track like that at that speed.
It felt like it was like slipping.
It is a little bit. I mean, but like I told you before with the tires,
yeah,
they're like erasers. It's scrubbing off the tire a little bit.
We'll pause for a second.
On the edge. You feel more in the passenger seat than you do in the driver's seat when you're riding like that. I can't explain why, but it does feel a little more like it's sliding on the right side, maybe because you don't have the steering wheel in your hand. But it does feel like the car's sliding through the corners.
It looks like it could be raining here soon.
Radar, it is raining heavily south of here. We are in a window, and hopefully we'll keep that window.
Good, great, thanks. You think you get me up in with my camera before it starts raining? What kind of mileage do these cars get?
Probably about 7, 8.
7 or 8? What size engines are they?
These are all 350 Chevrolets.
350 Chevrolets, huh? Now they're coming in now from the end of the...
And they're loading this next group.
Okay, good. Let's get it. We'll talk to some of the people coming off. So you're the rescue vehicle?
Yes. We work for Dover Emergency Services.
Oh, okay. So you're paramedics?
No, we're firefighters.
You're firefighters. Okay.
Paramedics over there in uniform.
Oh, okay. All right, great. Good to have you here.
Thank you. You're Bill.
I'm Will.
Will?
Yeah.
He said something about coming over here for an interview about it.
Oh yeah. Were you a rider?
Yes, I was.
Okay, good. Let's go on over here. What's your name?
John Riggin.
John Riggin.
Just
okay.
like a football player.
Okay. So we're here with John Riggin from Del Mar. Is this this the first time you've ever done this?
Yes.
And what'd you think?
I didn't improve my pants yet. It was great.
It was great?
Fantastic.
Are you a race fan?
Absolutely.
Okay. And so how fast did you go?
I think we did 120 or seemed like it was faster than that. I think 100.
So what are your names?
Danielle.
Danielle?
And Nicole.
And Nicole. And you're here from Baltimore?
Yes, sir.
How did you hear about this experience?
Oh, my mom actually found it online. My dad's always been really into NASCAR, so...
Oh, cool.
She looked it up and we got it for his 50th birthday for his birthday present.
Okay, hang on. So you got it for your boyfriend for his birthday present? Your dad, okay. Yeah. So are you going to ride in the cars?
Not today. I wish, yeah. I wish we were.
Is your dad also going to drive?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
He actually just went on the test run. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to come back in April and do that.
All right. Nice.
Well, thanks for talking to me.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Did they have any cup holders inside the
No, but I'm ready for a beer. I don't.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Okay. We're with Whitney Arthur from Dover, Delaware. Whitney, did you have a good time?
It was awesome. A lot of fun.
Is this your first time?
First time.
And how fast did you go?
No idea.
No idea?
Really fast.
Was it too fast?
No, I did okay.
You
He
did
said
good?
I could put my hand up if it was too fast, but we were good.
Were you able to communicate with him or just by hand signals?
Hand signals.
Hand signals?
Yep. I didn't try to talk. No distractions.
So, is it celebrating anything? Is this on your bucket list or something?
No, I won the gift certificate at a charity event, and here I am.
Well, congratulations. Thanks for spending time with us.
Thank you.
This is Will Howard at Monster Mile signing off.